morning. Today is February 18th at about 9 a.m. and I'm still unemployed. I am gonna take you guys for my very mundane unemployment day, even though I did find a little something for me to do. I found this weird place giving out free cake at like 10 a.m. and it's like 9:45, so that's where I'm gonna be headed now. And then, yeah. Don't get it twisted, I'm not unemployed for long, but I was unemployed for long, okay? I was unemployed for the past like 3 months. I am just now starting to do onboarding processes for 2 jobs and not just one. That's kind of tea, that's kind of tea. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready because I don't want there to be a super long line. They said they are only giving cake to the first 100 people at 10 a.m. So I'm assuming that there's going to be an extra long line, but let's go see. The way my Uber driver was driving in this clip, I was so sure that I was not gonna be the 100th person in the line. Not even 99th, maybe like the 150th, but not the 100th. It was a nice building, but you know what wasn't nice? That line. I'm so sure I was like the 150th person in the line, but I did get inside and it was so nice in there. The color of the walls was so cute and they had a bunch of pastries, but these weren't the ones that they were giving out for free. These were the ones they were giving out for free, and I wanted one of the chocolate ones or that strawberry dollop looking one, but you guys are just gonna have to wait and see what I got. So I finally got the cake and I'm sitting out here wanting to vlog, but I have social anxiety, so I found the most open spot for me to sit and eat and everyone to watch me. But I also got coffee. By the way, this coffee is really good. The place is called Cake and Joe's. It's like inside this building. I think I showed you guys. I haven't opened the cake yet, so let's just see what it looks like. It's supposed to be mystery cake. If I could figure out how to open the freaking box. It's the cake that I didn't want to get. Oh, but it's so cute. Hold up. It's a little piece of cheese. It's a cheesecake. I hate cheesecake, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And it has a little Cheez-It on the top. That's so cute. I was literally looking at all the cakes on the display and I was like, I don't think I would want the cheese one. Like out of all the cakes I wanted, it was not this one. I don't have a fork, so I'm just gonna eat it with this little sign that they gave me. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm not big enough to get sponsors, but you know, what the hell? It's just like, is there even cake in here? That is like, that's like a cheesecake. But not in the way that you think a cheesecake is a cheesecake, you know? Hold up, let me get a little bit more. Oh God, there's no actual cake in here, but it tastes like if you were to make a Cheez-It cake. Not a cheesecake, like a regular cheesecake, but a Cheez-It cake. And it's not bad. It's really cute. I've never tried any of these trendy cake companies before just because like I'm not that interested in them, but it's really yummy. I know that I wasn't the 100th person. I think that I was like the 120th person, I would say. And I got coffee, so that was good. I have to rush home and attend my meeting, so that's what I'm gonna do in the next clip. And I'll see you when I get home. That's some good cake, that's good.
The better your feet will feel eventually through the season. It takes a while to break in.
I made it to the meeting, but that coffee is making my stomach bubble. And I think I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom.
Just be mindful of that when you are looking around, shopping around, trying to figure out what's going to work for you so that we can get you all set up with the Forest Service so that you can possibly go on AV steps, sweating and working hard. So, we got a warm top.
Oh no, the meeting stopped. I guess I can log off now. So since all I ate was that piece of cheesecake and a coffee, I am going to make my favorite breakfast. But first, I want to show you guys something. My kitty! Say hi to the camera. He was eating and I like freaking interrupted him, but he's so cute. My son, so cute. So for the past couple of weeks, I've only been eating this avocado egg toast. It is so good and I'm like addicted to it. So I take a giant piece of sourdough bread, and I think this is like multi-grain sourdough bread. I take that, I take this Kewpie mayo and I put ooh, I put it on top. There's like not that much Kewpie mayo. And I just kind of spread it on there. We're gonna turn that on right now. Just a little bit more. We're just gonna wipe it on there like that. And I'm gonna put it in the pan now. I usually just make 2, but since that piece of sourdough bread is like extravagantly large, then I only make 1. So then I take my eggs. I usually eat 2 eggs every breakfast because it's a good source of protein. Has anyone else noticed like the protein push that's been happening nowadays? I feel like gym culture is getting really, really big nowadays. I went to Chipotle the other day and they had this thing, like it was called a protein cup. And it's basically a cup with a bunch of meat in it, or like for extra money for like $2 to $5 or something. A lot of companies are like pushing the protein. Like Megan Thee Stallion's new drink with protein in it instead of caffeine. I love gym culture. I love taking in protein and I like going to the gym and stuff. But it is really interesting to see how companies will find anything to monetize. Like people have been consuming protein and have been talking about consuming protein for years now, since it's such a big thing now in like 2025, 2026. They're like, you know what? Actually, we're gonna monetize that. You guys will never be able to have something for yourself. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just think it's a weird thing. 2 years ago, it was power greens this, power greens that. Now it's protein this, protein that. So we're gonna whip up the eggs. Excuse me. I'm gonna just get past you here real quick. Thank you. Excuse me. I don't know about you guys, but are you so serious right now? I just lost 0.8 grams of protein. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit my protein goals because I dropped the freaking cap in the freaking eggs. My neighbors can probably hear me. Okay, we're gonna set that to the side. I actually really dislike crackled black pepper. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it. Get that garlic powder in there. Get that salt in there. Not too much. Damn, not too much salt. Dang. And we're whipping it. We're whipping it. Oh yeah. Then, can you guys guess what this is? Comment down below and guess what it is within 5, 4, 3, 2. Whoa, it's an avocado. Thanks. It's not that bad. It's just oxidized. I think I just cut it open yesterday and I put it in the fridge because I wasn't using this part. I'm gonna take my avocado, squeeze it into this thing right here. It looks like a big green poo. Then I'm just gonna mash it up. If I don't, then it won't do anything, Hannah. Actually, you don't have to explain. Oh, I love toasted sourdough bread. It's so good. So believe it or not, this is the holy grail. This is everything aioli squeeze. I'm just gonna put this right on and I'm gonna spread it around. And you guys don't have to believe me, but it tastes like fried chicken, basically. I won't eat it alone, or I won't eat it with anything else but this. I think I put it on like a different sandwich and I was like, this isn't really that good. But when I started putting it on this, it makes it taste like fried chicken. It's just everything seasoning. I'm starting a new conspiracy. Is everything seasoning just fried chicken seasoning? Or is fried chicken everything? It is looking so good and I'm so hungry right now. I'm so hungry. I feel like a freaking carnivore. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put my 80 billion grams of protein on. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. It's like 3 o'clock and I usually eat this like before lunchtime. I try to eat before lunchtime or at least at 12 o'clock at lunchtime, but today I just forgot. And it honestly feels like I'm about to eat dinner, but it doesn't matter. This is what it's looking like. Y'all, that look good. But it's not the final product. Sometimes it's hot sauce, but today it's going to be furikake and crunchy chili onion sprinkle from Trader Joe's. These are so good together too. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on there. This is the finished product. And I also added some grapes for the sweet factor. Now excuse me while I devour this food. So this is the part where I actually start acting unemployed. If you guys didn't believe me when I said I was unemployed, well, this is basically, I don't have anywhere to be, I don't have anyone to see, I don't have anyone to talk to, I don't have anything to do right now. So this went on for about another hour. I also will say that it is really easy to fall into a phone addiction or just to look to your phone for stimulation every single day when you're bored and doing absolutely nothing. So just be mindful and just take care of yourself because this is not the healthiest habit. Whoa. You guys thought that unemployment was pretty? Well, it ain't. It's actually really boring. What is your problem?